Hey guys, here's a little glimpse into what the new lighting configuration looks like. You can see that we have 4 of those panels hanging, and basically we've added a 4th color strip. So there's 1 color strip over each one of those black and white panels. And for this Sunday, Easter Sunday, we have 1 extra slim par connected at the back of the baptism tank, and so that can be controlled separately. At the top of the 2 middle towers, the light trusses, we have actually some spinning lights that we won't get too fancy with those since we don't run haze, but they can project like different patterns. I don't know if you can see that because it's kind of dark in here, but you can project different shapes. Maybe you can see the one over there a little better, maybe. Basically, those are just to add a little extra effect when we need it. Nothing has changed from our truss in the middle of the auditorium, but one thing you do need to know is that there's nothing on the back wall of the auditorium anymore that would backlight the congregation. Alright, in the Show Express software I have added the lights up here at the top. These are just color strips, and so those are the 4 that go across the top up there. And then these are that's Tower 1, Tower 2, Tower 3, Tower 4, and they're just mirror image. Those at the top of the towers, those are the spinning lights, and I'll show you more about those in just a second. So we have 3 slim pars there, and then 1 actual par can. This one that's highlighted right now, that's the one that's on the baptism tank. That actually, after this Sunday, won't be there. This is the main truss that is over the middle of the auditorium. And this one means nothing. We actually have 3 of those motion lights, but this one's not even connected right now. Let me share with you my limited knowledge of the spinning lights. They're called intimidator lights, and they are kind of intimidating. But they actually have lots of things to choose from down here. Just like our pin spots will go from left to right, that's what this X does. It will spin it left to right. The Y is just like a Y-axis, which will make it move up and down. These I'm not really sure. Like when I mess with these, it only moves it very little. I have no idea what that does. This, if you move up and down, you can choose different colors. This, I believe, is a strobing effect. I think that's intensity. This is the one that will change the different shapes that it will project. I don't know what this is. I'm sorry. But then the very last one, if you move it up and down, I'll go to the stage and I'll move that last fader up and down just to show you what it does. That's the one that just kind of makes it go crazy. So you can move that around and crazy things happen. So anyway, we won't get too crazy unless we're doing a song that needs it. But you do have the ability to spin those around in different scenes and focus them in different places. The main thing is, we don't really want to leave those in a position where they're going to be shining directly in somebody's eyes, because they are pretty bright. So if you have any questions about those, let me know. Probably YouTube though would be the best source for you. Okay, the last thing I want to tell you about is those intimidator lights. They actually make noise, like a lot of noise, when they're just plugged in. So when we're not using them, I'm actually going to unplug from the back of the stage. So you have to kind of be careful back here because it's close quarters. But pretty much you can see we have 3 plugged into each of these outlets. And so anything that's not plugged in when you get here, just plug that in and that will bring the lights on. And then we have a similar setup on the opposite side of the stage. Pretty much these guys are both plugged into this power strip, and then that power strip is going to the wall. So if you can't get a section of lights to come on, just check those the back of the stage and make sure everything is plugged in. So thank you guys for what you do, and if you have any questions about any of this, let me know. Thanks.